Welcome to another episode of Reasonably Shady. I am Gizelle Bryant.
What's up? What's up? I'm Robin Dixon. Thank you for being here with us once again. We
Whoop,
appreciate you
whoop,
so much.
whoop, 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 whoop. Holla back.
Whoop, whoop.
Okay, so do you want to talk about why we're remote today? Because I feel
Uh,
like Robin is in a tunnel.
yes, I'm in the sticks. I'm in Never Never Land. So first of all, I want to apologize that we missed an episode last week. That is my fault. Um, we and that is my shady moment of the week, clearly. Because I'm on the road, I'm traveling, I'm with my son while he plays basketball. I'm in, to be specific, and I'll tell you all this because I'll be gone by the time this airs.
Yeah.
I'm in Grovetown, Georgia. I'm
Oof.
staying at the Town Place Suites, which is 20 minutes outside of Augusta or North Augusta, South Carolina, where the basketball games are taking place. So we're down here for basketball, and the hotel, the Wi-Fi connection just was not working. We were supposed to record last week, and I could not get the Wi-Fi to work, and I had to tell Gizelle at the last minute, like, sorry, don't have a Wi-Fi connection.
Yeah, and
Anyway,
we got,
finally figured it out.
yeah, but the
Huh?
people in Georgia need to get it together.
Well, yeah, I mean, the hotel, I blame it on the hotel, not the people in Georgia. The people in Georgia have Wi-Fi, okay?
Okay, fine.
It was just like the wrong connection. The connection was wrong. Anyway, it's all good. Hopefully, I don't know. I'm using this little background, and I can barely, like, my ears are cut off. If you all are watching this on YouTube,
Okay,
half my
so wait,
ear is cut
I
off.
just realized that you're using a fake background because I was like,
Yes,
what's going on with Robin's head? Like I couldn't figure it out. Okay. Okay. The
yes,
background's fake.
yes.
Okay.
You see my my ear is cut off.
Yes.
Yes, I'm
Yeah.
just using the background because I'm in my hotel room, and y'all don't need to be seeing my hotel room. Okay, like
No,
it's
we don't. Is it crazy? I'm sure it's crazy.
it's not crazy. It's just, yeah, there's like suitcases behind me, and
Oh,
it's just not
okay.
cute. Yeah,
Yeah, but we don't need to see the hotel that has shoddy Wi-Fi.
that too.
Yeah,
That too. Yes, but we're all good. Listen, if we make it through this episode, you can't talk about the hotel Wi-Fi anymore.
that's true. That's true. Very,
Okay.
very true. Very, and really, I
Okay.
can't talk because in my house, my Wi-Fi is trash. Okay.
Exactly. Right. Right.
I
Exactly.
mean,
Exactly.
trash.
Exactly. But you know what? I do want to give a shout out to the people of Georgia, Augusta. They've all been very nice. They're wonderful. I'm like, people recognize me everywhere. It's so crazy. Like I'll take a walk because listen, Corey might play one game a day. He had a 8 a.m. game and then nothing else the rest of the day. So there's just have a lot of idle time. So I'll just be taking a walk and people will stop their cars and be like, "Excuse me, are you Robin?" And I'm like, "Oh my God, like, how are y'all like spotting me like this?" So shout out to everyone. They've been super nice, super hospitable. But I'm ready to go home.
Okay. Okay. And if you leave early, we understand.
Right. Although the hotel, because this is such like because a lot of families and teams are here, they're like, yeah, if you leave early, you still got to pay. So I'm kind of stuck. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, okay, I have a shady moment. Can I give my shady moment?
Okay. Please do. Yes.
So last week we did was it called a live? What did we do last week?
Patreon.
We did a
Patreon Live.
Patreon live, right?
Yeah, we did a Patreon
Okay.
Live with our Patreon subscribers.
Yes. Okay. And so we are literally talking to, and at this point in time, we know the peeps. We're talking, we're kikiing, we're having a good old time.
Yes.
My shady moment is Muhammad.
Oh yeah.
So towards the end of the conversation, for those of you all who were not on the call, Muhammad, who is near and dear to Reasonably Shady, we love him so much. He's from Toronto. If you ever come to any of the live shows, Reasonably Shady or my 21 Shady Questions, Muhammad is there. Okay.
Yes.
Um,
Super fan.
says to me towards the end, he's like, yeah, Gizelle, I just want you to know that you looked amazing on Love Hotel, and whoever did your makeup on Love Hotel, you need to keep them and fire whoever does your makeup on on RHOP.
on Potomac. Giselle like said, "Oh, gotta go," and hung
Right?
up.
I hung up the phone. I said, I can't do
Yes.
this with you.
But
Oh,
that was super shady. That was super shady.
okay, but I do want him to know that I have. Okay, so we're just gonna shout out all the people. Priscilla did my interviews for what do you call that? For Love Hotel.
Right. Your
Priscilla does
confessional.
my glam or she did my glam for this past Potomac reunion, Muhammad. Not that I need to explain this to you. Um, I have a Potomac girl now that you haven't seen anything that she has done, sir, because it hasn't come out yet. So hold your freaking horses and hold your applause
Mm.
until
Well,
you see the 10.
okay.
Oh, if there is a
Well,
season
that
10.
means
Yes.
so that means you must have fired. So you did fire your season 9 glam or whomever was doing it before.
Um,
If you have a new person.
well, my person was kind of snatched up by Robin, but that's a whole nother story. Okay.
Mm-mm.
Um, we're not gonna tell that story. Okay. She was kind of
I
snatched up by
mean,
Robin. So anyway, it doesn't even matter. Muhammad, you will like my makeup no matter who does it. The end.
period.
Period. Now, tell you somebody's okay. We haven't even talked about Beyonce. Can we
But
talk about Beyonce?
yes, you need to tell. Or you went to the Beyonce concert. I told you. I was like, I don't want to. I don't want to hear anything. I want to get your update on Reasonably Shady. So please
Yes.
give me the
Yeah.
update on the Cowboy Carter Reasonably. What's it called? Cowboy Carter Beyonce show.
Okay. So she's amazing. Okay, as we all know. And
Yes.
anytime I see her do a live show, I feel like I'm not doing enough with my life. I feel like I have 500 jobs, but I could have 600. Like
Yes.
Beyonce's doing the most and doing it
Yes.
all. It's just a testament to who and what she is. She's the queen. Okay. So Blue comes out and Blue is just a whole
Mm-hmm.
nother like Blue, Renaissance Blue and this Blue, two different people. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Blue the freak up. Blue's coming out, throwing hats, throwing jackets, flipping it, twisting it, reversing it. She's amazing.
What
Rumi
would you
comes out
say? Hold on before you move on from Blue. What percentage of the show would you see? Would you say Blue participates in?
the whole thing. Whole
No, I
thing.
feel like I've seen clips where she's not out there.
But she's out there so much that I feel like the whole show. Like,
Okay.
yeah, she's
Wow.
out there a lot. It's a lot of the show.
Okay.
Maybe
Okay.
like at least half, more than half.
Okay.
And then she gets her own segments.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
So then Rumi comes out, she does her thing, and she's so sweet. And I just like when the girls came
Waving
out,
to the world.
I feel like they were my children. I
Yeah.
felt like um I was clapping and like about to cry for my kids. Like those are
Yes.
my little nieces. I have no relation to Beyonce, but those are my nieces, and they did amazing.
Yes. Yes.
Um,
Nieces
now
are
on the
amazing.
internet, well, like she's not dancing, she's not twirling, she's not doing what she used to do. I
Mhm.
feel like she doesn't have to. Like
Right.
she, she does enough, and
Right.
her enough is more than everyone else is doing. So
Right.
y'all gonna leave the queen alone and mind your business.
I
And
agree.
I was kind of feeling like, because her face was a little full, so I was like, is she pregnant? But
Uh-oh.
I don't know. Like her, just kind of her. I mean, her body is still snatched, but like her face was a
Yeah.
little full. So like, I don't know.
Hmm.
Maybe baby on the way. Maybe.
Mm. Interesting. Okay. I
Yes.
but her if her body's still snatched and her face, I don't know. I mean, okay. We shall see. Time will tell. Okay, like tell us something that we don't know because we've seen Blue, we've the clips of Blue and Rumi and
I
like
w- I think we just need the so Cowboy Carter is like obviously not obviously, but it's the country of it all. But she adds so much other stuff, like from beginning to end. We get a little Destiny's Child, we get Renaissance, we get back in the day when she was just on her own. We get it all. And I didn't think I was going to
Hmm.
get, I thought she was just going to country us to death. No, she does the old oldie but goodie hits. And I just loved it. I love the fact that it is a stadium full of people with cowboy hats and cowboy boots. Like, shout out to the cowboy industry. Like, who knew?
Okay, so speaking of the cowboy hats, were they in your way? Like, could you see the stage over everyone's cowboy
So,
hats?
right. So from where I sat, I was on the floor. Um, and Beyonce's up. So no, they were not in the way at all.
Okay,
Not in the way. They were
okay,
it was totally fine. I loved it. And when she comes out with Act 3, I will be there too for Act 3.
okay,
Okay, so
okay.
prediction, what do you think it is?
I don't. We've talked about this, and I feel like we've gone between like rock and roll to Destiny's Child reunion.
I think it's
Um,
both. I think she's gonna do like a
both.
little, yeah, I think Kelly and Michelle will be a part of it, but I think it's rock and roll. I think it's because Tina Turner was rock and roll, right?
Yeah.
I think it's something along the lines of like what Tina would do because I feel like that was one of her idols.
Okay, I'm not going to be there if it's rock and roll.
Robin, Robin, just sometimes you just have to support. You didn't think you would love the Cowboy Carter, but you do.
I liked it, but I didn't like it enough to go to the show. Like I did not have FOMO. I thought I was going to have FOMO. I thought I was going to be online trying to find last minute tickets, but I
Yeah.
wasn't. I had none of
Okay.
that. So I feel like if it's rock and roll, I'm really going to be, I feel like I'm really going to be like, yeah, no, I can't.
I'll be all over it.
But I hope, I feel like that's the only choice at this moment, rock and roll. I don't even think it's a Destiny's Child reunion because I think it's everything out of the box for her,
Well,
right?
or she can do a gospel. She can talk to Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, right? She could do gospel or something jazzy or soul or something, but like rock and roll would be like the most out of the box. I don't know. We're gonna have to wait and see.
Yeah.
We have to
I'm
wait
I'm
and
a
see.
little butthurt though because I thought so when they were in Paris, Jay came out, right?
Yeah, yeah,
To sing Ends in Paris, which I understood because
yeah.
they were in Paris. So I felt like that was it. He's never coming out again. And then now I see he's out in Atlanta. And I'm like,
Right,
oh no, why didn't I get that treatment? Why didn't I get a little Jay-Z popping out? Because
right.
like
You and your
Jay
feelings.
is the whole vibe. Jay changes the whole stadium into like
I know they
pan-
go nuts.
it's
Yeah,
pandemonium.
I remember being at one of her shows in DC. I can't remember what tour it was, and it was just her, it wasn't Jay-Z, and he came out and like everybody lost their mind. The
Yes.
whole place
Yes.
just
I wanted
screaming,
that.
jumping, losing their mind. But it's like so that's like that's the real bet. Okay, let's bet which show he comes out on, and then you get your ticket. So now the next time you got to make sure you're going to one of these cities that he's going to
Right.
show up at.
Okay, I gotta
It
go
is
to
not going to
Paris.
be DC. I mean, he like I said, he showed up in DC before years ago, so
Yes.
maybe. But I wonder what makes him. Why do they decide? All right, Jay, you're gonna come out on this show, or if he's like, yeah, I'm feeling it tonight.
Well, Paris is a no-brainer. Like Paris is like because I've seen them in Paris, and that's the whole thing.
But
Like that's
yeah, how
and
many
then
shows
he
did
has
she do in
that song.
Paris? He only came
Huh?
out one time. He only came out one time in
No,
Paris,
it was their
right?
concert. Yeah, yeah. He only came out one time in Paris, right? But when I saw him, it was their show. It was
Yeah,
on the Run show.
yeah, 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 yeah.
So
Yeah,
and that's the whole. I think whenever he wants to, he's gonna come out whenever he feels like it.
right. I mean, I know, but I'm like, how do they make that decision? Who's coming
I think
out?
he wakes up the day and says, babe, I'm coming out today," and she says,
Right.
"Okay, whatever you want,
Right.
babe."
Right. Exactly. Whatever. That's
But I think it's
fun.
so
Yeah.
cool. It's like mom and dad and kids. Like, how cool is that?
Yeah. No, it is. That's awesome. They travel together. That is that is something that not many people will ever get to do. So
No, no, no. Okay, let me
yeah.
tell you what is not cool. Okay, we didn't talk about Karinne Steffs,
Steffans.
who we all know
Better
got,
known as Superhead.
yeah, she's also known as Superhead. She wrote a book called Superhead, which was basically her talking about all of the penises that she has sucked, right?
Right.
So she's doing, did you see the interview with Piers Morgan?
No, I did not. But she said
She
I did see a clip where or a headline where it's like she doesn't know, she doesn't think she had sex with Diddy. She's not sure. Something like that. Is
well,
that what I saw?
that's what she saw. So he
Okay.
asked her about her relation with P. Diddy, okay?
Okay.
The Diddy of it all. And she says, I don't know how the question was proposed, but her answer was, "I can't remember. I can't remember whether I had sex with her. You can't remember?
Can't remember.
Can't
That
remember."
that means you probably did. Like,
That's my
is she?
question. Is, does she have a gag order? Because you
Oh,
obviously remember, right?
oh,
But
yeah.
have you been
Unless
told
she
not
was.
to say?
That's true. She could have a gag order, or she legitimately could have, been around him and been so high, drugged out of her mind, doesn't know, whether that was voluntary or not, and doesn't know what happened.
So how many
Either
men do you
way, I do have to tell.
Robert, I need to know how many men you don't remember. Is it like
Yeah,
seven?
you know what? I feel like that's true. Like, okay, if you have sex with if you don't, if you know that you have not had sex with someone, then you're going to remember that you did not have sex with them.
Right. But has there been any encounters that you just don't remember?
Close,
Close?
close, close.
Because I mean, listen, you could be with Juan and y'all can have a wild night and y'all and you don't remember the next morning. But if it's a new guy, I think, and if it's Sean Puffy Combs, I'm thinking
Yeah,
you might remember.
you're going to remember that. You're going to remember that. Oh, and you're going to remember if you did not as well. Like, you're going to remember, like, no, I've never been around him. I've never been in that situation. Never had the opportunity. Didn't happen.
Right.
So, in other words, it did happen.
It happened.
And maybe
Okay.
she just doesn't want to, like, she could have a gag order, or maybe she just don't want to be part of the mess. She's like, yeah,
But
I
I think the point of it was like she wrote about it in her book. I
she
think
did
she
wrote
wrote
it.
I think so. I think she wrote about being with him in her book. I think.
Wow.
Doesn't even
And
matter.
now she doesn't
I
remember.
remember everybody. I just want the record to reflect. Giselle remembers everybody. Okay. The three people that I've been with. Just three. I
Right.
remember them.
Just three.
Everybody. Okay. Speaking of foolishness, let's can we get to the Trump of it all and the Epstein files? I really want to talk about this because I am
The ones
intrigued.
the ones that Obama wrote. Like,
Yes, the list that not only Obama and Hillary. Okay.
right.
Hillary helped Obama write the Epstein list. Okay. Which
What?
is the most foolishness I've ever heard. It's foolishness.
You know what?
Uh,
Like, I want to be President Trump one day. I want to be able to say whatever the hell out my mouth and don't give a damn. And people just continue to be like, "Yes, Madam President. Yes, you are correct. I
but
want
like,
that."
but Robin, they're mad. No, 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 no. His base is like firecracker mad at him right now
Yeah, yeah,
because they're like, what you mean? So because they realize that it's very clear to them that this is a lie, right? That he's lying about the Epstein situation. And so now they're mad. Now, mind you, we've had him tell numerous lies every day. But this one, Epstein situation, has sent them straight over the edge. Like they don't know how to
right. Why
respond,
are they?
how to react.
So why are they mad? So why are they mad about this over anything else?
Over people walking down the street and being snatched up and sent to different countries. They're not mad about
Right.
that.
What?
Um,
Just so many things. Why
Big
are they mad
beautiful bill.
about this over anything else?
Big beautiful bill. What about that one? Not
Mm,
mad about that. His mere presence. Not mad about any of that. I
no.
don't I have no clue.
Yeah. Why are they mad about this?
I don't
It's
know.
like for me, they've allowed this to happen. They've allowed him to continue to do what he wants without accountability, without checks and balances to kind of, all this stuff that is almost like what against the Constitution that is just getting pushed through. And they created this monster, and now y'all mad. But why are
That
you
ain't mad.
mad
They
about
big
this?
mad. Big mad. Okay. Mad, mad. But I do want to see the list. I'm curious who's on the list. And for me, I think there's like they're trying to get clarification on what list. Like, I'm cool with you just giving me the plain the manifestation, what is it called? The manifest.
Manifesto, right? Manifest.
Whoever the hell was on the plane, just give me the list of who the people on the plane. Just give me that list.
Right.
I want that.
Right.
And tell me how many times. Now they did say Trump was on the list for the planes like 7, 8 times.
Mm,
So I don't, that's all I need. If you was on his
right.
plane, you were committing some sort of tomfoolery,
Right.
and you are suspect number 1, 2, and 3. And there's the
Yeah.
list, so many people. But let me tell you who's not on the list: Barack Obama or Hillary Clinton. Okay, not on
Right.
the list.
Well, you think Bill is on the list?
Bill's on the list.
Yeah.
Bill's on the list.
Bill's on the list.
We love you, Bill, but you was on the list. Okay.
And you know what? Maybe this is why all the MAGA people are mad because they believe Trump when he says he didn't have anything to do with Epstein, but they
Right.
also believe that Bill was on it. That Bill Clinton had something to do with it. So it's like, oh, he's protecting them, or that's what they that's what they think they're mad about.
Oh, I mean, but I think that they're mad because they know. I don't know. I don't know.
That's the thing.
Let me see who was not
Why
on
would
the
his
list.
supporters be mad? Because they don't want his stuff to come out like that. So they should just
No,
shut
they're
up and
mad
be
because
quiet.
they've been lied to. They've been lied to. They're just now realizing that Trump is a liar. We've been knowing this since the show The Apprentice. That's how long
Right.
we. Okay. But let me tell you who's not on the list: the president or the prime minister of Liberia. You know, the one that speaks well.
Oh
You
my
know,
God. Right. Did you learn English? What?
I
What?
have never been more embarrassed in my life.
Uh,
So
it
for
just
those of
gets
y'all who don't know
worse.
what we're talking about, Trump asked I don't know if he's president or prime minister of Liberia, who was at the White House, who he was meeting with, who was speaking to him, and then Trump looks at him and says, "You speak beautifully. Where did you learn to speak beautifully?" First of all, Lib- people in Liberia speak English. Okay,
That's right. That's apparently their first language. English
first
is the
language
first
is
language of Liberia. And
English.
yes,
So
and
I
Trump is
guess
asking him how he learned his English.
yes, because I guess Trump thought he was going to speak. I don't know what. I don't know what language did he was going to not pronunciate all of his verbs and not have subject verb conjugation. I don't know.
Right. I don't know. But I will say before this happened, I would have been under the assumption that Liberia was a French speaking country.
But Robin, I'm about to call you Grace. Even if
I know.
even if it was, let's just say it's and English is this man's second language, third language, fourth language. Do you ask somebody, where did you
No.
learn how to speak so
No.
beautifully?
No. It's first that's like, oh, just a white person telling a black person like, "Oh, you speak so well," or
Yes.
right, you're so well spoken. Like that's an insult. But for him to insult a leader of a country, like we're not talking about a 5-year-old, like of a foreign country. We're talking about the leader of a foreign country, and you don't think that he should be able to speak good English? Like you're surprised that he can speak good English?
I legit saw that clip like 4 times, and then I wanted to throw my phone across the room. I'd had it. I've had enough. I'm done.
Yeah. He's so ignorant. He's so ignorant, but he's allowed to be ignorant. He's allowed to say ignorant things and just move on with it and not think that there's anything offensive or wrong with anything he says. It's crazy.
Okay, good news for the city of Baltimore. Do you know what the good news is? The
We talked
crime
about the good news. We
no,
talked
the
about
crime
this
in Baltimore,
already.
we did?
Yes. Yes.
And
And
y'all's
another
man
city.
has got a very nice haircut. Remember how his hair used to be all kinds of crazy?
Oh,
That big
did he
bush?
fix his haircut?
Yes. His hair, much better. That's why the crime rate in Baltimore has gone down because their
That's why I
mayor
went down.
finally cut his hair.
Okay. Yes, but you're right. Apparently, the crime levels in Baltimore and I think it's Birmingham are the lowest that they've been in a really long time. But we talked about Baltimore already. But I didn't know he got a haircut. I need to go look it up because he did have like a big, wide, manicured fro, which
Yes.
I feel like was he's already young, and I feel like it was giving him like little boy kind of. It was making him look younger.
Yeah. Well, it was also giving spaceship. It was looking very
Yeah. Right.
spaceshipy.
Oh, like had a
It was
helmet, like an astronaut helmet on.
yes. Yes. Stop.
Yes.
So
So you
stop.
approve of his haircut. Okay.
Haircut is tea, and we're cooking with grease, as they say in the street. We're
Yes.
cooking with grease.
All right,
Yes.
good. All right, good.
Okay. I wanted to tell. Okay, so I want to say what I've been watching these days.
Oh, me too. Because I need more stuff to watch because I have a whole nother week in this hotel. So,
Okay. So
and at least we have Netflix.
what are you watching?
So let me tell you what I've been watching. Okay. I know. All right. Mobland, you watched that, right?
So good.
Yes. Mobland is so good. It's a little slow, but like the good parts are good. It's like family crime drama, kind of mobster, um, really good show. What was that on? I can't remember. Amazon, I think. I watched The Better Sister.
Okay.
Did you watch that?
Yes. As a matter of fact, I watched that. I watched the end of it this weekend. Love it.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that was really good. It was like a murder mystery family drama. Jessica Biel and what's the other actress's name? I can't
The other
remember.
actress,
But
she's good. She's all over the place.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Um, good show. Liked it, entertaining. Kind of like yeah, like sibling rivalry type stuff.
Yes.
Um, Your Friends and Neighbors. Did you watch that?
Yes. Oh, with my boyfriend John Hamm.
Yes,
Yes.
with John Hamm. Yes,
Yeah.
I like that one. That was
I,
another what
is he
murder?
married? Does he have a boo?
Huh?
Is he
I
married?
think he does. I think he is.
Really?
John Hamm. Yeah, I think
If
so.
he's not married, I'm gonna shoot my shot.
Oh,
He's
okay.
like a cool dude.
Yeah. All right. Let me see. I'm looking it up. Let's see. John
I'm gonna
Hamm.
slide into his DMs.
The two married. Yes, he got married in 2023.
Okay, I will not slide into his
Okay.
DMs.
He's taken. All right.
Yes.
He's taken. But anyway, the my Your Friends and Neighbors. That was a good like murder mystery slash drama. What would you say?
I would say like a neighborhood drama. Like
Yeah.
and it's not like I feel like Mobland is kind of gory and a lot
Uh huh.
of just blood and guts.
Yeah.
Whereas the other one with John Hamm, my boyfriend, he hit that show is more like lightweight. It's like lightweight,
Yes.
little funny.
It's humorous. Yes. There's humor and there's mystery, like who done
Yes.
it, but it's that's but it's yeah, I really like it. So recommend that too. Then two more I have for you that I've been watching for you guys. The Day of the Jackal. I don't know when this came out, but it's a assassin type movie, which I love. Assassin
Okay, where's
CIA.
that?
The Day of the Jackal is on Peacock. It's really good if you
Okay.
like assassin type movies.
Okay.
But like I told Carter about it and he watched it, like literally binged it right away. He loved it. So
I just wrote it down.
that one's good. Yeah, watch that one. And then The Waterfront on Netflix.
Waterfront? Okay.
Yeah. So that is a family drama that's on Netflix. It's like um family runs like a big fishing company and then they were experiencing some financial trouble so then they get into like smuggling drugs.
Oh,
So,
love it.
yeah.
Say less.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm
So that was really
I'm
good
in.
too. So those are all my watches. So I need something else.
Okay. So I know you're on the edge of your seat. Love and Hip Hop Atlanta is back.
No.
It's back and I couldn't be happier. Okay.
Oh
I'm
my
so
god.
so much going on with Rashida and Kirk and what's my girl's name? Carly Red, everybody. So much going on.
How many people are on the show? How many?
Um, I don't know, the normal 25. I don't know. I don't know. A lot of but the main folks have been on the show. The main people that they have now have been on for a minute. So, you're able to like figure that.
Forever.
Yeah, love it.
Okay, is the girl, it's so crazy. I feel like not last year. At one point you had me watching Love and Hip Hop. Like I was like
Yes.
uh,
Yes.
I was watching it because I remember the lady with the blue hair
That's
getting into
Spice.
like a
Love
did she
Spice.
get in a fight or something when I watched? I don't know.
Every week.
So
Every week.
okay. Oh, okay. 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 Who is the Amy Luciani girl on there? Is that her
That's
name?
where I was going. Okay, so
With Dwight
Amy,
Howard?
yes, then married Dwight Howard for 4 minutes and 58 seconds. Okay, it is now over. So Dwight Howard, for those of y'all who don't know, is he retired or does he still play?
Yeah, he's pretty much retired. Yeah.
Yes, he played basketball forever, and it is alleged air quotes
Yeah.
that he likes men.
Yes.
Uh,
It,
and it's
and that was
alleged
prior to
because
getting with Amy. Yes.
yes, yes, and it's alleged because he's actually been caught with men and
Right. Like, well, there
compromises.
was like it was a man. What he had like photos. He was with them, and he put the photos out, or he put messages out, or something. It was something like that. I think someone
But there was a
leaked his.
there was like somebody suing.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, it was a whole lot going on, and he had to sit out a couple games because he had anal problems. Okay, he had an anal injury.
Okay, wait, stop.
I promise you, look it up. Dwight Howard had anal injuries. Okay,
Wait.
so Amy, who is on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, I love my girl Amy. I don't know why she got with Dwight. I don't know. Anyway, she said she was not with him for the money.
Okay,
Um,
wait. Time out. So
everyone to
on
respect privacy.
Yeah. So time out. So on Love and Hip Hop that you're watching now, are they together?
She's not on it. I would assume she
Oh,
comes. So I would assume that when they were filming this portion, they're all she's often married and happy. Okay. Hopefully she'll come back by the end of the season
okay. Okay. All
because
right.
they're getting,
Because
you know, because Love and Hip Hop's gonna pick up some cameras and they're gonna follow you when your life is in the toilet. So hopefully we'll
right.
see her.
Okay. Because they were on. The only reason why I know that they were dating, like they were posted on the blogs and stuff, and they were like one of those like taking pictures with each other all the time, all over each other, about how they love each other. They were so in love. I mean, it was just like it was too much.
All the
And then
things.
yeah, and then I missed the part where they got married. It just fast forwarded to the divorce that they got divorced. I was like,
Listen,
what?
Amy does not have the equipment needed, okay, for this relationship. She does not.
Oh my god.
That's the equipment. That's what I'm gonna say, and I'm sticking with it.
Oh my god. Okay.
Moving
Yeah.
on.
All right. Okay.
Moving on. All right. So I've been watching The Gilded Age
Okay.
with Max, and this is the second. No, this is the third season, and it's with Cynthia Nixon, who's on Sex and the City, and all kinds of other people. So, and it's set like in the 1920s or something.
Okay.
And Felicia Rashad just made an appearance for
Oh.
the first time, and she's being very hoity-toity, and
Hmm.
she's down on Black people. Like it's a little crazy.
Okay.
Uh, it's loosely based off of real things that happened back then. And I'm enjoying it. But you got to get into the Gilded Age. It's so crazy because
Okay.
Erica, my girlfriend Erica, she don't watch nothing. And
Yeah.
we were talking on the phone, and she was like, "Girl, I got to go. The Gilded Age coming on." I'm like, "To get
Oh.
you start
Oh, you
watching
watched
it."
that? Okay.
So if you
So
like
is
that
it
kind of what do you call it, era where something is
time? What is it called?
era.
Timepieces? I don't know what it's called.
Anyway,
Yeah.
back in the day,
Who knows?
love
Yeah.
it. You'll love it. But the big dresses, all of the etiquette stuff we don't do anymore. I would love to have like lived in and have had to have worn a humongous dress with tulle every day.
Every day in 90-degree weather?
Well, I mean, like I would love to have lived that for like a week and then I'm done.
And
But
then fast forward back to the future.
yeah, because it's like they had some sort of like formality about their life. And I think we're missing that now.
Yeah, they had standards. I mean, even when I look at pictures of my father from when he was a teenager, they all are wearing suits or they have, a collared shirt. And it's like, now we walk around, everyone walks around in t-shirts and their sweatpants hanging off their ass. So like
And flip
it's
flops.
yeah, and
Even
flip
though I love
flops.
a flip flop.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Um, so wait, back to the Gilded Age. Like, is there like, like, what is it? Sex, lies, drama? Like, what's the drama? What's
Um,
the catch?
it's it's more about like positioning yourself in society and
Okay.
how what that entailed and how ladies, if they weren't married, they were no longer important in society and they would have to go live in like this is by the way in New York. They would have to go live in Nantucket. They had to be out of society because you weren't married anymore. And men would come
Mm,
home and I divorced you today. I don't want to be with you no more. And the
mm.
women would just be like ass out, like totally left high and dry.
Wow.
Horrible.
Okay.
Yeah. So I mean,
Interesting.
we've come a long way as women.
Oh, absolutely. Certainly.
Yeah.
I would check it out. Question for you, going back to basketball players. Do you have an opinion on what's her name? Drea and Jalen Green's relationship?
Okay. Do you know what I was getting ready to say when you said speaking of basketball players? I was getting ready to say I don't recall having sex with any of them. I can't remember. Nope,
You
don't
can't
remember having
remember?
sex with them. No.
You can't
But anyway,
remember.
um,
That means
retired,
you did. You
current
can't
players,
remember.
no one. Okay.
Yeah.
I saw a picture recently of her and her little baby. So cute.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so do I have an opinion of what?
Of their relationship, because she's like 40 and he's 23. So there's like 17-year age gap. Apparently he's either like the same age or round very close to the age of her own son. So she has a son. Let me just look up the exact age so I can speak correctly. Um, her son is 22 years old. So um, say Dre was to marry Jalen Green, his stepfather is 1 year older than him. So the internet, the social media people, like they have a fit about this because of the age difference. And it's also like Drea has a history of just dating, whatever, people with money or athletes, rappers, all that, etc. But people really have a issue with it. And I'm like, you know what? If they're happy, if 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 she's taking care of her family, her kids, her older son, her younger son, all of that, if they're all in a good place, then let them do what they want to do. But and then I also want to say, like, when guys are in the NBA or the NFL or in a position where they're making a lot of money, their age, they don't seem their age anymore. So a 23-year-old in the league comes off a lot older because of the responsibility that they now have with
Yeah.
all of the money that they have and then the ability for them to provide and take care of a family. Now, yeah, they might mentally still be immature and they might still do dumb stuff, but I think that helps. Would she be dating a 23-year-old if he was not in the NBA? Most likely not. But the fact that he has the money that he has is what allows him to appear or feel a little bit older to him, like so that she's not dating someone like her son. Like I'm sure he is so different than her son.
Yes. And I feel like I think the issue that people have is was she preying on him, right? Like preying on um the fact that this man has signed this deal. He's got I don't know what his contract is. Let's say it's I don't know $20 million or something. Like was that her goal, not her focus? Okay, I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. Like she's
Right.
enjoying her life. He's grown. Now he's how old is he?
Right.
23.
23.
He's grown ish. Okay, he got grown.
He's old enough. He's old enough to decipher between groupies that want him for his money and for other people, and he's probably also enamored with her because she's a public figure. She has a big profile. She's one of the hot Instagram girls and whatever. Like so, he is probably just as she wanted a baller, he wanted a hottie. Like
Right. And Dre is a catch. Dre is a beautiful girl. And Dre has been around the block. Dre is probably teaching him a lot of things and teaching him a lot of things about what to do with his money and his profile. And it seems like she is bringing him some stability, which I think these athletes need. Right. Um, yeah, I'm here for the relationship. And listen, if
Yeah.
I roll up on somebody again who's 17-year old younger than me, it's going down to the ground.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just have fun.
Yes.
Do what
Like
you want to
if
do. But
Jason, my Jason had millions of dollars, I don't know, we might still be together.
right.
I'm not mad at
Exactly.
it.
Right. Not mad at 'em. People love to give them hell. I mean, I'm just like, damn, leave them alone. Okay.
Wait a minute, and we don't need to say because we're clear. If it was the roles were reversed, and Drea was a 23-year-old and he's the 40-year-old man, nobody's thinking twice.
Nobody. Nobody.
Nobody. So
Right.
yeah,
Nobody.
Drea, get yours, honey.
Yes. Okay, one more thing. Did you see Bob the drag queen's response
Yeah.
to
Okay. Wait.
your
Wait. Wait.
story?
Wait. uh, uh, Okay, first of all, my kids go, okay, so this all started with the guy that owns Tally Ho.
Yeah.
And he was the one that told me that Bob acted like he did not know who Robin was. And Lord only knows he don't know who the real housewives of Potomac. He don't know none of these housewives because
Right.
he is the drag queen.
Right.
So Bob then responds, right? So my
Right.
kids go back to Tally Ho to eat breakfast. I wasn't with them. So the owner sees my kids and he starts texting me. He was like, I told your kids that Bob has responded. Oh my gosh, Gizelle, did I drag you into a mess? And I'm thinking to myself, you wanted to drag me into a mess, okay? But I'm not mad at the mess. But
Right.
drag is like, I mean, Bob is like, he is lying.
Right. He's like, your Robin, your friend is lying. He said, of course I know Robin, and Robin, your friend is lying, and whoever told that story is lying. And but he said maybe the man, I don't know, whoever the man was with was supposedly on the Real Housewives of Potomac, and he was like trying to tell him like, yeah, this is so and so from the Real Housewives of Potomac, and Bob didn't know who that was.
I,
That was
I,
Bob's story. I don't know.
I don't know. This is, mind you, during Pride Week. And so I'm
Yeah.
also going to assume there was a lot of drinking going on. So Lord only knows who was in their right mind and who was inebriated. And I just didn't like Bob acting like he didn't know you. I don't care if whether or not he knows about Potomac. If he didn't know you, the woman you was on a show with, that would be problematic for me. Because that's crazy.
But the things I doubt the man from Tally Ho would bring me up. You know what I mean? Like that's the part where I'm like, I
Yes,
don't.
he did.
Why would he bring me up? I don't know him.
Because he was saying, because you've met this, haven't you been to Tally Ho?
I don't know.
I feel like you've met this man. And so, because he's a
Mhm.
friend of Potomac,
Mhm.
and we've, I enjoy Tally Ho. I love their breakfast. I think he said, yes, you were on Traders with Robin from Potomac, and he mentioned all of us. Anyway, Bob was like,
Oh,
I don't know none of them hoes. Okay, I don't know none of them. But
oh
Bob, we love you. I'm glad Bob said it's all a lot because I didn't want to hate Bob because I love Bob.
yeah, yeah. So it was funny though. I was like, okay, I wasn't expecting all that. I'm like, dang, Bob
Wait a minute, do
responded to
y'all
the
have
video.
Bob's phone number?
No,
Oh, okay. So did he DM you?
no.
Where did you see it? That he
On
said it was all a lie.
he responded on his page. He took our clip that was on Reasonably Shady
Okay.
Instagram, and then like re he like played it, and then he like responded to it.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
You
Got it.
never
Got it. Got it.
saw it.
I yes. Well, I just thought he wrote something. He just responded. Oh, he talked?
No. Yes, he made a whole video, and he was
Oh,
like,
damn.
yes, he made a whole video. He was like, I remember this. And the man, he said, of course I know who Robin Dixon is. but the man was with someone that, and he said, this is not, that's not how it happened. He said, the man was with someone and he was, saying this person was on Real Housewives of Potomac, and I had no idea who they were. That's okay. I'm sticking
Okay,
to you. You totally
okay.
missed it.
Well, that man, if he said he's on the show, that's kind of crazy because you're not on the show. Like the only people that are on
No,
the
the
show.
man was with someone. He was he was with a woman that he said was on the
Oh,
Real Housewives of Potomac.
oh. No, that's all a lie because that doesn't make any sense, right?
Well, somebody lying. Somebody, the man, he's saying that he's pretty much saying the story. He remembers it happening. He remembers the man coming up to him, but that's not how the story went because he
Oh,
knows who Robin Dixon is. Like, and he knows that I was on Potomac. He just didn't watch Potomac enough to know whoever this man was with.
right. Got you. Okay, okay. Okay.
Who
I want
knows?
to before we get out of here. I want to give. Okay, so I just want to say, Bob, if I trashed you, I'm sorry. I love you. The end. I love Bob. I watched the show that he was on. We're here.
Right.
Yes, I
I
love
know you loved him. You loved him before Trader. Like you knew who he was before Traders. So
totally. Totally.
yeah.
Okay, so my daughter says to me, Mom, we have to bond or whatever. Can we get piercings? Can we get another like a piercing? And I was like, I said, sure. You know how you lie to your kids? You're like, oh yeah, sure, no problem. And
Right.
so we go,
And hope they don't pull you up on it.
yeah. So we go to the piercing place. So I'm in my mind, I'm like, I'm going to have her go first, and then I'm gonna be like, oh my gosh, I can't do this, and we're gonna leave, right?
Okay.
Every mom has done this trick before. So y'all know what I'm talking about. So we went to the piercing place. She got her second piercings in her ear, right?
Okay.
Um, and then it was my turn, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, Grace, you know what? Just don't really want to do this. It looks a little painful." Like, no, she has a fit. When I tell you a fit, like, Mom, you promised me. You promised. Like,
Oh
she
my
has
God.
down. She's so upset with me, and I don't know what to do.
You're
So
a horrible mother.
pretty much, she's like, "Don't ever promise me anything ever
Oh,
again." So I
oh,
was like, "Whoa." So I have second piercings in my ears right now
oh, there you
because
go.
I had to get it done. So
Yeah. Why would you back out on that? That was cute.
because I think that this is like what 20-year-olds do, not grown women.
But you were bonding.
Okay, all right. So
That's
I
so
now
funny.
know I can never like promise Grace something and try to back out. She ain't that kid. No.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Nothing like that. That you can't do that.
Okay.
But
Well,
that's
this is
cute. Yeah.
like I'm not getting it in the cartilage. All that is a no.
No more. Okay. I thought you were gonna say you got your belly pierced or something, but yeah,
Oh,
okay. That's cute.
wait. So she comes in and she asked the guy, she was like, so, what about a belly piercing? And the guy said, yeah, no, I don't recommend that. And
Yeah.
this is the piercing man. Because
I don't
they get,
either.
yeah, they get what, bacteria or something?
They take a long time to heal. They can keloid, they can get infected. It's a lot. I had a belly piercing before, I don't know, when I was like, out of college and then up until I was pregnant with Corey, and I had to take it out and I never put it back in because it's like so much maintenance and so much you got to take care of it. I was like, mm-mm.
Yeah. And then she was like, well,
Yeah.
should I get my tongue pierced? And he said, no. He told her
Oh,
no for that too. He
oh
was like,
no.
first of all, it's painful. And second of all, with all the food and all that, like, no.
Mm-mm. No.
So the only thing he agreed to really was the second hole.
Okay.
So we got that done.
Thank
And
goodness for
yeah,
you.
we'll have a second. So
Okay. Very cute.
my recommendation is to mothers, if you promise your kids something, you got to follow through.
Yeah. I agree. Because like think about it. Kids don't have 50 zillion things going on in their life. And so when they say something or when they want to do something, like they really mean it. They're gonna like harp on it until it happens. So you
Yes.
can't just be like, oh yeah, we'll do it, just thinking you're gonna like brush them off and they're gonna forget about it and it's not gonna happen. No. That is top of their mind is right here. Right here
Yes,
until it's time to get it done. And then
right.
when it gets, it's not moving from here until it gets done.
Yeah. Or just run to the car and be like, my
Yeah.
bad. Just run to the car. That was the third thing I was going to do. I tried it, but it didn't work.
No. Mm-mm. No. Next time, just don't promise anything.
Right. And that's what we're calling this episode. No promises.
No promises.
No
There you
promises.
go.
Yes. All right, guys. That is our episode. We love y'all so much. Don't ever forget to live your life either reasonable or shady.
Or both. Bye.
Thank you so much for watching Reasonably Shady on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe.
Yes, yes, yes. And for all things reasonably shady, click below. More stuff.